What's good? What's happening? Happy Thursday, everybody. Come on through, come on through, come on through, come on through. I'm waiting on you again. Happy Thursday. And I'm excited because I love talking about relationships. I love talking about dating. I love talking about getting booed up. I have a mantra that goes, I'm getting you queued up to get booed up because again, I create bodies that will attract so you'll never have to chase. How about that? So we're gonna talk relationships for a little bit. Dating tips. I'm a happily married man. So I used to be single, but I ain't single no more. And I'm just gonna share with you some stuff that I know to be true. How about that? Because again, I tell folks all the time, if you're a part of my singles ministry and you follow me and you on my program, I always tell folks, look, my goal is to get you so fine that you can pick and choose who you want. You don't have to wait for somebody to validate you and choose you. No, I'm going to make you so attractive that, again, you can just choose who you want to deal with versus hoping somebody chooses you. So that's what I want to talk about today. So make sure you like, make sure you share, and let's get into it. Also, too, make sure you put hashtag SSS to get my super stomach shredder membership if you're trying to lose 25 pounds or more before 2026. If you're trying to get snatched, if your number one problem area is your belly, come on, let's get it going. So let's get it. Check your DMs or go to KenyaCrooksNetwork.com to get the Super Stomach Shredder membership. So let's talk about relationships. Okay, again, by show of hands, if you're a part of my singles ministry, throw your hand up, please. Throw your hand up, please, if you're a part of my singles ministry. If you're currently looking for somebody, I'm going to share with you some stuff that's going to make your job a whole lot simpler because I see a whole bunch of stuff folk be doing wrong. Have you ever just see people post wrong and you be like, no. You making yourself less attractive by posting that because it make you look bad. Here's the thing. And this is your tip of the day. I train some of the finest women you've ever seen in your life. I mean, ever in life. Okay. But if you ever notice, it's the people that are kind of like C pluses or B pluses or B minuses that's winning. Like for real. Yeah, you'll see somebody like you'll see somebody maybe a little bit overweight and maybe not have the attributes, but they always got somebody. There's a reason. Here's the reason. People who are C pluses and B minuses will always be the woman who's an A plus because the person that's a B minus or B plus or a C minus, they've worked on their entire selves. That's the beauty. Even dudes who are C minuses, B minuses will always catch an A because they've worked on their whole thing. They've worked on their whole package. They can talk. They communicate well. They're outgoing. And even with the advent of social media, they know how to present themselves on social media that they make themselves so attractive that they can get anybody just based upon presentation. Again, it's all about presentation. Yes, how you look is one thing, but that's just one component. That'll get your foot in the door. As I always say, you got a lot of people with the mindset of I will hit, but I won't commit. So when you work on your whole thing and you position yourself like you're a must-have versus a nice-to-have, guess what? You've raised your stock. You've made yourself a hot commodity. Why? Because you've worked on your total you. Just don't work on your fitness. Just don't work on your body. Again, that's just one part of it. Work on evolving everything in your life. And here's the other thing that's going to put you ahead of everybody else. Post it. Post it. People need to see your personality. I can't see your personality based upon a picture. Again, I'm giving you game. I'm showing you how to get who you want. Again, post yourself. Post a video of yourself doing new stuff. Again, you got to make you attractive, not just your looks, but you got to make your life. You got to make your life so attractive that, again, folks is like, I got to be a part of that. She seems amazing. I need me a piece of that. Not for a minute, not for a season, but forever. Forever. So again, whenever you post, keep that in mind. Because again, as I tell my breaks all the time, you're a brand. Much like Nike is a brand. Much like LV is a brand. Much like Mercedes-Benz is a brand. You are a brand too. They became high-end brands because of how they position themselves. So what I need for you to do is work on how you position yourself. Can we agree? Because again, I'm getting you queued up to get booed up. I'm just saying. Let me read. Lexa says, amen. If you work on you for you, you win everything. Absolutely. Because if you do it, let me see. For someone else, let me see. They'll disappoint you. Absolutely. You will revert back to square one. Absolute, Lexus. Absolutely. And again, here's the thing. And I tell people this all the time. Even with you working on yourself, guess what? That makes you attractive because if you've hit a certain age, let me give you something good. Most people have quit either after high school or after college. Am I lying? A lot of people have stopped growing. A lot of people have stopped evolving because they thought this is as good as it gets. You see people all the time on your social media pages. They always talk about 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 30 years ago. They never talk about what they're doing currently. So when you can continuously work on yourself and you show yourself, you're the top 1% just by doing that. Again, it's all about positioning yourself. And you also got to put it in your mind that, yes, I am a luxury vehicle. Yes, I am that luxury bag. Yes, I'm them luxury shoes. You got to put yourself on that plane. You got to think of yourself as being extraordinary. So just like the shows you watch, you got to make yourself must-see TV. You can't just think of yourself as being average, but you want exceptional people. Now you got to start positioning yourself as a exceptional person so you can get exceptional people. Feel me on that. Feel me about that. Oh, well, I'm over here reading. I'm messing up my words. I said, feel me on it. I'm over here trying to read and talk about feel me on it. Let me see. So, again, keep working on you. Keep evolving you. And you have my word. You'll be able to have anybody you want to. But you got to identify the holes in your boat. You gotta identify the holes in your boat. What do you need to work on, basically? Where are the holes? Is it your look? Because again, I see a lot of folks a lot of times who got a D+ body but want somebody with an A+ body. Okay, if you want an A+ body, you better be working on yours too. Or is the hole in your boat your money? Again, folks will want somebody to make over $100,000, but you making 40. Is that the hole in your boat? Here's the beautiful thing about holes in your boat. You can always plug them up. But again, it goes back to you identifying, what do I need to work on? What do I need to improve to make myself that much more attractive, that much better? And again, everything starts with you. If you want better, you got to do better. If you want better, you got to go after better. You can't just say, this is what I want, and sit here on your couch and do absolutely nothing. Life don't work that way. Whatever you want, be willing to work for it. Whatever you want, be willing to work for it. Again, you're the best. So you should have the best, but again, you got to earn the best. That's the beautiful thing about life. Whatever you want, you got to earn it because ain't nobody going to hand nothing to you. But be willing to work for it and know that you deserve it. And again, if nobody claps for you along your journey, that's fine too. They resigned, they've quit. You got to clap for you. You got to be your biggest advocate. You got to be your biggest supporter. Moving forward. Amen? Amen. So again, let's attract. We ain't chasing no more. We ain't chasing no more. Well, no, we ain't chasing. We ain't hoping nobody texts us back. We ain't worried about nobody ghosting now. Again, we're going to level up our look. We're going to level up our lives. Again, we're going to get what we deserve at the highest level. We're not settling anymore. Point blank and period. We ain't settling no more. We did that in our 20s, our 30s, and our 40s. Now we ain't doing that no more. Agreed? So let's dominate. Let's be great. Again, if you want to become a part of my program and you want to get your fine on and you want to track better, make sure you get my Super Stomach Shredder membership. The link is in my, for a lot of these platforms, the link is in my profile. So check that out. Or go to KenyaCrooksNetwork.com. Check out the Super Stomach Shredder membership. I look forward to coaching you. And again, I coach you in every area of your life. I got to make sure you're good. Let me tell you that. I got to make sure you're amazing in every area of your life. And I coach you from your mind to your behind, from the rooter to the tutor, point blank, period. I wouldn't have it any other way. So love y'all. Have a great Thursday. Thank you so much for hanging. Be good. I'm gone.